Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make chicken red enchiladas. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alright guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 2 pounds of chicken, 2 medium-sized potatoes, 8 New Mexico chile pods, 1 chile ancho, 1 small white onion, garlic, corn tortillas, queso fresco, and all of our spices that I will link in the description box. So these are ingredients, now let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start by cooking our chicken. So we're going to grab our pot, we're going to fill it up halfway with water, and we're going to set it on high heat. Into our pot we're going to add salt, half of an onion, garlic, and 3 bay leaves. So we're just going to wait for it to come to a boil. Okay, so once our water comes to a boil, we're going to throw in our chicken. And now we're just going to wait for it to boil again. Okay, so as it comes to a boil, we're going to reduce the heat to medium setting. We're going to throw in our potatoes. Just make sure that you cut them into large pieces. And now we're just going to cover it and let that cook for 25 minutes. Okay guys, so after 25 minutes, we're going to remove our chicken and potatoes from the broth. Just remove them. Now in the same broth, we're going to throw in our chile pods. Just make sure that you clean them. And I'm not going to use chile de árbol just because my chile pods, they're already on the spicy side. So we're just going to throw them in along with the chile ancho. And now we're just going to let them cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, we're going to turn it off. And now we're going to transfer all of our chile pods into our blender cup. Along with 2.5 cups of broth. Okay, so now we're ready to make our enchilada sauce. Okay, to our blender cup, we're also going to add half of our onion, 2 garlic cloves, and all of our spices. And now we're just going to blend until we have a smooth sauce. Alright, so once we have our enchilada sauce, now we're just going to set it to the side so we can shred our chicken. Okay, so just grab your chicken and shred it. Okay, so once we have our chicken all nice and shredded, now we're going to fry it. Okay, so we're going to grab our pan, we're going to set it on medium-high heat, and we're going to add a little bit of oil. So we're just going to wait for the oil to heat up. And once our oil is hot, we're going to add the rest of our onion. We're going to give it a couple minutes. And after the couple minutes, we're going to throw in our chicken and potatoes. And just break down the potato. Okay, so now we're just going to fry it for a couple minutes. And the potatoes, you don't want it to be mashed potatoes, so just kind of like break them down. Okay, and after the couple minutes, we're going to add 3/4 cup of our sauce. And 1/4 of juice or the broth. Now just mix it. And at this point you want to try your chicken for salt. So I'm going to add a little bit more, along with a little bit of black pepper. And just cook it for a couple minutes. Okay, so after a couple minutes, our filling is ready. So now we're just going to set it to the side, and now we can fry our sauce. Okay, so for our sauce, we're going to grab our small frying pan. We're going to add a little bit of oil, and we're just going to keep it on medium heat. Okay, and once our oil is ready, we're going to throw in our sauce. Drain if you need to. Going to add a little bit of broth to my blender cup. And now we're just going to bring it to a simmer. And once our sauce comes to a simmer, try it for salt. For me, it's perfect, but if you need to add it, go ahead and add it. And now we're just going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting and let it simmer for 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, our enchilada sauce is ready. So now we're just going to set it to the side And now we can fry our tortillas. So grab your small frying pan, set it on medium heat, and add a little bit of oil. So we're just going to wait for the oil to heat up. Okay, so once the oil is hot, we're going to throw in our tortilla, and we're going to lightly fry it for about 5 seconds. So just until it blisters. And once it blisters, remove the tortilla and repeat the same process to all of your tortillas. Okay, so once we have our tortillas ready, now we are ready to put our enchiladas together. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, serving our enchiladas. So we're going to grab a tortilla and dip it into our sauce. Now we're going to grab our filling. And of course, if you want to roll them instead of serving it how I'm going to serve them, that's going to be up to you. So just add a thin layer of your chicken. Now I'm going to grab my queso fresco, and I added cilantro and onion. I'm going to add some lettuce, and that is considered one enchilada. Okay, so now I'm going to grab another layer. So I'm going to grab my tortilla, dip it into the sauce, place it on top of that, and just repeat the same process depending on how many enchiladas you want. Okay, so I'm going to make 3 enchiladas. So on my top layer, I'm going to add my queso fresco. And lettuce. I'm going to add some rábanos and squeeze some lime juice. Okay, just like that. Now we are ready to enjoy our delicious enchiladas. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. I am so ready, you guys. Let me tell you that I love enchiladas. Enchiladas is like my favorite plate. So I could eat enchiladas every single day. But honestly, I hope you give this recipe a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. Seriously, super delicious. It's just the best. So good. And I use the New Mexico chili pods in the orange bag, so they're a little spicy. So no chile de árbol is needed. But of course, if you want them more spicy, you can add chile de árbol, and if you don't want them spicy, use chile guajillo. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious red chicken enchiladas. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.